In an effort to restore calm, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said he will pause controversial changes to the country's judicial system. Later today, though, thousands of Israelis are still expected to rally across the country as those proposals remain on the table. Imtiaz Tyab reports now from Jerusalem on how Israel's population remains deeply divided over their hopes for their future.
Israel's far right is mobilizing. Those who support overhauling the judiciary are now taking to the streets in even bigger numbers.
The Supreme Court has been in place for 75 years. Why change it?
We are the majority. We are the majority that wants reform.
But those opposed are still protesting, despite the reforms being put on hold this week, saying they're defending democracy for all. If passed, the judicial overhaul would allow members of parliament to select judges and overrule court rulings with a simple majority, removing one of the few checks on government powers, warn these protesters. But for historian Rona Sela, Israel's democracy is already compromised since its formation and after more than half a century of occupying Palestinian territory.
What you're saying is Jewish Israelis have been sleepwalking into this by ignoring the Palestinian situation.
Exactly. And now we are experiencing exactly what the Palestinians experienced since 48 and then 67 in the occupied territory with the apartheid, with Israeli apartheid. And now when it's knocked on our door, we just woke up.
The nearly 2 million Palestinians with Israeli citizenship have largely sat out the anti-judicial overhaul demonstrations, with Palestinian activists saying their rights have been attacked for years, and never have there been mass demonstrations against the injustices they face at the hands of the government and the courts. Munir Niseba is a Palestinian law professor.
Why have so many Palestinian citizens of Israel not taken part in these protests?
They find themselves outside the picture of the Israeli national dreams and national planning, and therefore they haven't been participating, and they don't see themselves part of the whole project.
A project that now hangs in the balance for all sides. For CBS Saturday Morning, Imtiaz Tyab, Jerusalem.